Okay. And today, we are going to find out how the shrine works. It said something about adding the room from the grounds. I'll just grab my allowance right away. Oh, hold on. Open in the event of inheritance. Okay, this is something we've already read. Cool. How do we add Blessing of the Monk? You call it a day in a room in your house. You will have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day. From the grounds. So I guess we head outside? The grounds? Okay. Now what? Do I go here? I still don't know. Oh, yeah, red letter. We have 7 of them defined out of the possible 8. Something like that. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. What is the wording here? You will have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day. Maybe I have to go out here to the outer room. No, because that's the west path. The grounds. Ooh, okay, interesting. Yeah. Okay, well, let's have a look in here first. Oh, there you go, the boiler room. Oh, shoot, I see. So it ends up being as the outer room instead. That's interesting. That doesn't help us at all. So, okay. Now we know what that means. We won't do that. Let's do the schoolhouse. Add 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. And the schoolhouse might have an apple or something? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Can I pick up this lantern? No. Let's go with the parlor. We'll try and pick up as many gems as we can to start with. I need the wind-up key, of course. There he is. And there are 2 false statements. A box with false statements is empty. And this box is empty. This... Hold on. If this is a lie, then this could not possibly be a lie. And a box with a false statement is empty. And this could not possibly be a lie because then these two would contradict each other, right? If this is a lie and these two are true, box with a false statement is empty, then that's not possible. They contradict each other. So, hold on. What am I saying here? These two have to be false, right? This box is empty. There are 2 false statements. Oh, actually, that has to be true. No, it can't be true. Because if we're saying that this has to be true, then there couldn't be 2 false statements. If that's a lie, there's only 1 false statement, and that's it. So this would say a box with a false statement is empty. That's empty. That's empty. This is not empty. There you go. Oof. Ooh-wee. I think I've only failed 1 of these, right? So that's a pretty good track record. I'm doing all right. The classroom. We are going to grab every classroom we can, I think. While drafting the classroom, you may draw new floor plans 1 time for each compass room in your house. Okay, so grade 1 is about colors. And I still don't know if we're going to be able to fill in the colors somehow. It seems kind of like that's what they want us to do. They want us to figure out what the correct solution is in this room. But then I don't know how to actually input my answer, right? Like the math ones we kind of had. Ooh, a cupcake. Plus 10 steps. That's awesome. And each color is only used twice, 10 out of 12. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. So instead of... Oh. How does that work? We have 3 blue. Oh, we have 3 red. So take out 1 of the red, replace it with green or yellow. Take out 1 of the blue, replace it with the green or yellow. I don't even know what this thing is here. Is that a newspaper? The gecko's probably yellow and the flag is probably green, I would guess. So if we look over here, 9 out of 12. Because the gecko's purple, the flag is not green. Oh, I don't know. But there's some kind of answer, and I don't know how to enter that. We have to enter it somewhere. Okay. Security, the library, and the nook. I think we'll take the library here. I don't feel like getting security. Oh, yes, I do. Do we have a key card? No, we need the code check for the key card. Right. We could redraw. I'm going to hold on to that. Library discovered less common floor plans while drafting. Let's do that. And we have 4 gems available. Oh, we can select Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. I feel like taking that one because we are now the Baron of Reddington, so we should probably know what's going on in our vicinity. There we are. Let's go north. The bookshop. Books for sale. And the attic. What? Wow. Okay. So the attic has 8 items. That's really darn good. I really want to go there. I'm curious about the bookshop though. We haven't seen that one before. Books for sale. No, I'm going to go to the attic. 8 items is a big deal. And if we get a shovel, then we can go back out to those white trees and dig underneath them. We got a coin purse. That helps. Gain some more money. We got a key. We definitely need one of those. Gems are nice. Coupon book is nice. Alright, well, I think today's going to be a buying items kind of day. There's also a bishop here, by the way. White bishop in the attic. So let me just make a note of that. And... oh, is this a thing? This is a thing. We've got a map. Ooh. Okay, there's a treasure map. That's neat. Wonder if that's something that we could always find. More gems. And a trunk as well. I do have a key we could use on the trunk. How many items have I found so far? I should keep track. Oh yeah, we've seen this picture before. Okay, we may have already found everything. I think I'm going to use the key on the trunk, because trunks quite often contain other keys. Ah, or a lockpick set, which in theory will be worth at least one key. I hope. There's grade 2. And here we have math. Now I had... yeah, like we know how this works. These are the same colors as used in the billiards room. On the dartboard there. But I just don't know how to enter those answers. Oh, another apple. Find you some without using signs. Yeah, it's strange, because it's like it wants us to write this out. Can you get a pen at some point? Maybe that pen is an item that you have to get, and then you come through here? That could be. Let's head north. Lockpick. No. Oh man. Oh man. Well, we tried. Okay. What we can do. We can choose any of these rooms to put in the outer, as an outer room tomorrow. Which one would we want? What if we use the secret passage as an outer room? That's a funny idea. I could put the parlor. I guess it would make sense to put a dead end like the storeroom or the attic. Ooh, how many gems does the attic take? Yeah, let's copy that one for tomorrow. Hold on. Let's run back. And here we are in the attic. So we're going to call it a day here. And that means this is a guaranteed option for the outer room tomorrow because of the blessing of the monk. That's pretty neat. So, Mount Holly Architects College. Interesting. 4 drafting rooms. I see, I see. That's what the compass is a drafting room. There we are, day 18. Another interesting thing about this blessing of the monk is if we were to get, say, the pool and the pump room is something that's locked behind another room, but we could guarantee get it as an outer room. So then the next day you can get access to that without having to unlock it with a prerequisite room. That's kind of neat. And it would also be all the way out here, which is way easier than running all back in and back out and back in and back out to do all the water level stuff. All right, attic, tomb, and shelter. We're doing... Oh, the attic cost 3 gems. I thought it was 2 gems for some reason. And now I can't back out. Oh, man. So much for getting the attic. That would have been really neat. Tomb, shelter. We haven't done the shelter in a while, and I think I would like that. We'll leave the tomb alone. I think the tomb's main use is for getting access to the reservoir. Well, we've already got access to the reservoir, so we don't really need it. Although... it does come in on the same side as the... oh, there's our gem. There you go. Their gem. Why does that look like a key? Yeah, so we've read that envelope before. The tomb comes in on the same side as the fountain, doesn't it? So is there maybe use to that? Radiation monitor, log in the network, exit. Okay. All of that stuff is the same. Shelter in all capitals. Yeah, 3 individuals were hiding out here. That's something we haven't really figured anything out about. We'll do a bedroom here. And maybe we'll get the closet now. I did pass on it. Hey, the bedroom closet. 4 items. Oh yeah. This is the first time we've gotten this to actually combo. But it's very nice. There we are. We have a coin purse and a die and a key and a shovel. Okay, so with that shovel, we're going to head on out towards our campsite. Are we still staying in the tent? We must be. That's kind of silly. We're the Baron of this manor, but we stay in a tent outside. What do we find? Oh, there you go. Nice. You dug up a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add conservatory to your drafting pool? Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Cool, sure. I like green rooms. There we are. So the whole music thing, that's kind of strange. The whole music puzzle, not that it was that difficult, but it led to a green room, which I wouldn't have expected for a music puzzle. You'd think it would lead to like a bedroom thing or a blue room. Cool. That's still neat to find. We'll take a look through the east ring. Gems will just give us continued access to nice rooms. Okay, I also enjoy doing these little puzzles. The white box is empty. I guess they're riddles, right? Oh, hold on. Need to pick up this key in the corner. Perfect. The white box is empty. This is the only true statement. There are 2 false statements. Ooh. Okay. There are 2 false statements. The white box is empty. And this is the only true statement. So, hold on. Okay. This might be metagaming. But the only thing here that indicates where anything belongs is the black box. And the black box saying the white box is empty leaves us with 2 options. And we know that these puzzles leave us with only 1 option. So this must be lying. So I'm going to go just solely on that. I'm not even going to bother solving the puzzle. There you go. That was the only statement that had anything to do with the contents of the boxes. Northwards, let's go. So we'll take the nursery. And I'll spend a couple steps walking in. Oh. What's... Oh, we saw this before. Lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. I think we had that at the trading post. Cool. Alright. The workshop has something for us to collect. Oh, the battery pack. Is there always a battery pack in this room? I feel like we've had one each time. Do I open the door? What do we do? We could go for the special shovel. Coin purse? Is that combined with anything? Oh, the coin purse and the lucky rabbit's foot. Well, I have to see what this does. Okay. The lucky purse. Let's assemble it. Wow. Takes a while to assemble it. There you go. It has a magnet on it. The very lucky purse doubles all the money you find. Well, how about that? We might be wealthy. How can we find more metal? Or for more coins? Metal detector is good. The better shovel. We haven't actually used the better shovel. Battery pack doesn't go with the magnifying glass, but it does go with the shovel. Oh, wait a second. There's another piece that we're missing. I don't remember what it was. Okay, so we can't actually use the battery pack yet. But the magnifying glass and the metal detector... Oh, that's how you burn stuff. Right. What do we need that for? I was suspecting the tomb, but now I don't think the tomb actually uses it. What else is there? Oops. Hang on. Coupon book. Okay. So I guess that's all we can do for now. But that's pretty good. Doubling our money is nice. The dark room is probably the way to go here. And I'm going to do it. It shouldn't turn out, right? Alright, thank you, shelter. So we can see... Oh, hold on. Did I walk past something? Oh. There's a broken lever. I think we want this in the workshop. But in the casino, we had that one machine. Oh, what's this? Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. Oh yeah, I did know that. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep so keep an eye on that. Nothing special here, right? We do have a magnifying glass. Oh yeah, hang on. Magnifying glass. Ah, I was really hoping this would show us something. We may have been here. Ooh, what's this? 1120. Ah, all right, hold on. We found a clue. I bet that's the padlock number, 1128. There you go. That was easy. That was easy. Okay, I feel there was another photo that I wanted to use it on, though. I wasn't even thinking of that one. Yeah, the magnifying glass definitely belongs in this room. This is, I find, a very ominous picture. I don't know, I really don't like this picture. They've got clearer versions of it where they're very obviously not happy people. Like here, it looks like they could be smiling, right? But this one is like, ugh, I don't know, that just gives me the creeps for some reason. They're just glaring at the camera. There must be something about this photo, though, for it to be repeated so many times. I don't know. I get the shivers every time I see it. Is this her ladyship? Is she writing anything interesting? Oh yeah, there you go. There's the king. So she's in the office. Oh, wait a second. Does this show a chess piece? No, doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. And multiples of this picture, 1128 still. Anything about his beard or his mustache? Nope. Eyebrows, hair. And we've seen that one before. Hang on, I'm going to check it again because you never know. Oh, I'll try. Drag that over. Cinca Company. You know, that, the picture of the Christmas time in... What was that room? The one with the safe. I wonder if there is something special there. Oh, wait, this is what I wanted. 7 memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Oh, sorry, green memos. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Who is Hartley? Man, he's got a freaky expression. This is the one that I wanted the magnifying glass for, because I knew that that note obviously had writing on it of some kind. Very cool. Now, why would we get a zoom up of him? In Hartley's room. Green memos in his... Okay, I think that's everything to look at here. Nothing on the other side of these photographs. We've checked that before. Cool. Cool. Well, we got some good info there. The door is locked. I will ignore it for now. We have a key card. I can open it. Showroom? Hey. Alright. I'm going to give up on the venting idea, but there's the showroom. Luxury items for sale. Now if we get that bunk room, we can double our money and actually buy something here. In fact, we might even have enough for the cheapest thing. Yeah, silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. That's kind of neat. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Interesting. Does that just get you out of the having to draft so you can go elsewhere? So if you didn't have enough gems, for example, you could go elsewhere, get gems, come back. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. It's okay. You do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. So these are all neat, but is it just for the rest of the run that you get this? Because if so, I think the silver spoon is the most useful to us. Huh. Either way, I want to double my money, so we're not buying anything right now. But if we find the dining hall or something... Gosh. Well, there you go. There's the bunk room. Okay. What do we do? I don't want to pass it up, but I think I'm taking the passageway here. Yeah, I think I have to take the passageway just because of the door thing. Because otherwise we take the bunk room and then we have to run around the boudoir. We get one more room and that's it. We don't get any more progress. So, passageway it is. And that does allow venting. Is this one? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so it looks like the showroom is dead end for vents. Yeah, the experimental house features thing is really cool if you get it early. But at this point, we're nearly done drafting. So let's do the library because we can get rare stuff. Also, we have some light reading to go through. But before that, I'm going to have a look at this room, the walk-in closet, the conference room, and the billiard room. I think I might take the conference room just for the doorways. Yeah. Yep, we'll do that. We haven't been seeing any green rooms. Huh. Do I head through the conference room first? We could do that. Or I can go through the library, hopefully find something that aims north, go north, and then we'd have rank 8 to come back through to the dining room and then to the conference room. That might make more sense. Let's do that. We have... Oh, we got a treasure map. I forgot about the treasure map yesterday. Wow. Whoops. All right. Well, we have a new location. And this is middle of the way on the east side, which is the nursery. Huh. I don't see myself running all the way back to the nursery. Oh, yes, I do. Passageway, dining room, boudoir, parlor, security, nursery. We can get there. Interesting. I wonder what we'll find. Cool. A Sightseer's Guide, November 24th. To Reddington. A modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. The third largest city in Fen Aries and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Interesting that we're given the magnifying glass here. The Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Adrian canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Anything in the picture? Nope. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Helix ex Missurvey, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, as a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. There's a lot of S's in this, and I feel like I'm whistling basically as I say this. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son Lionel Epson left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, the surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Death of his oldest son Lionel Epson left the state, but his daughter stayed until she married in 1951. Just from the dates, that feels like it's relevant to us. Also, I recognize the name Epson. That might be someone who sent a letter? Lionel Epson? I'm not sure. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Aries' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. This feels like it should be relevant to us. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Redington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. Oh, we've seen that. That's across the way from us. It's only a few hours from Redington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually reach the summit. Whether or not they actually summit. Okay, that's obviously a hint. Those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research? Obviously a hint on something, or that we should look into it. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly. That's where we are, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Redington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. The Mainway Station Bazaar. There's a lot of reading here. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Redington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now, the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Redington. Oh, there's a map. Trinsdale Lake. Ogle, what is this? Angle Tower. Mount Perma. Featherfall Keep. 100 Bells. Burrows End. Arius River. And Botanical Gardens. Mount Holly. I can't even read that. Tanner Fork? Something like that. Oh, and Mainway Station Bazaar. So, this is very interesting to me. Is this just lore, or do we need to know this? Are we going to be able to leave our Mount Holly at some point? Not Mount Holly, but whatever the keep's name is, where we live. You know, like, is this something I should be taking pictures of? I'll take pictures of it. There you go. Why not, right? Doesn't hurt. Interesting. Huh. That was a lot of information. I think we'll just carry on. The bookshop. Books for sale. Music room and the gallery. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. None of these lead upwards. We haven't seen the gallery yet. I was going to say the music room just for the major key in case it's something good, but let's go to the gallery. We also have a magnifying glass, which could be useful. Christopher Manson, 1954. Acrylic and oil on canvas. Collection of Mount Holly. Okay. Is that mirrored? That one's a rotated stop sign, but that one isn't. It says pots. A giant P. Oh, what is this? Oh, what? Oh. Okay. What are we supposed to do with this? Alright. Actual objective. GENU. Christopher Manson. Acrylic and oil on canvas. Collection of Mount Holly. What? Are we supposed to name it? Oh, yeah, there you go, there you go. Cool, we're playing Hangman. Actual objective, GNU. That says VERI? Originu? Nope. That would be 8 letters, and there's only 7 letters on this thing. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, and avarice are the 7 sins. S-E-V-E-N, sin. Let's try 7 sin. Oof. There are a lot of letters. And no S's, so clearly 7 sin is wrong. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, and avarice. Okay. And thick. Do I just put in thick? Look for a T-H. Oh, it's interesting that had specifically vowels. That might be a nice clue. Alright, we got thick. Is that good? Did I do it? Nothing happened. Looks like there's carrying little chests. Looks like something can happen with the floor as well. So, this is a 6-letter word. I see a lot of things that are colored red, right? We have a fire hydrant, an apple, a stop sign, a wagon. Wagons are, classically red, I guess. But then the blue sky with the white clouds, P for prince, red prince? No. Hold on, is this to do with the classroom? Benny liked red? No, wait, no, it wasn't Benny. Oh, shoot, who was it? Oh. Wasn't Benny, was it Penelope, something like that? Oh, man. Is that what we were trying to do? We're trying to guess which student? So eyeballs, actual objective, and it's pointing over this way. I don't know if this is like a word thing or we're trying to use what we've seen elsewhere. I just put the word that it says right there. Pin cushion. I don't know. Infinity with a bunch of pins in it. With us. Yeah, I don't know. I might return to this later. I'm not able to think of what these would be. This makes me think that it's the students. Because we had a student who liked a lot of red things. And then... I guess I don't really know about the rest of them. In the classroom, the 8 is turned sideways, just like this. So, I think these are classroom things. I don't know what this one would be. So, something in the math classroom probably for this one. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Okay. We'll come back here another day, because I can't figure that out right now. Passageway, conference room. So, right now I guess what I'm trying to do is just kind of fill all the rooms in. Conference room. Oh, hold on. This is a lie. Safe code is not 9083. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. There's an office safe? Okay. That's good to know. Can I pick up one of these pens and use it in the schoolroom? So this is the only one with writing on it. And nothing to see with the magnifying glass. Alrighty. Let's go east. Door is locked. The laboratory, the bunk room. There we are. Green rooms do not require gems. Physical draft is not a bad one to get, but the bunk room doubles our money. And we can go back to the showroom and do something. 61 coins. Yep. Also, we have the nursery, don't we? Whoa! Oh! We have the lucky coin purse. It doubled that income. We gained 62. We are super wealthy. We have 93 coins and 2 bananas. Holy cow. Alright, hello, Mr. Hamster. We just took these bananas and we're not going to feed you. We're getting even more monies. Okay. That is pretty nice. Oh, there are 2 black pawns in the bunk room. Hang on, I need to make a note of that. I assume that matters. Hello, little hamster. You run on that wheel so well. Is there anything to see in here with the magnifying glass? I don't think so. Okay. Cool. Hey, we got the running shoes. We'll recover those steps with these. Nice. Now we really want to not get locked in. Mount Holly gift shop. We can buy... Oh, yeah, we can buy some cool stuff now. We have so much money. I forgot about the showroom, by the way. Yeah, we're definitely doing the gift shop. No doubt. What can I afford? We've got a lunchbox, swim trunks. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys is a weird one. Dirigi blocks. Coming soon. Swimbird plushie. Unlock dare mode. We can almost afford that. It's pretty darn close. Swim trunks and a lunchbox. A permanent addition to the dining room. When you reach rank 5 with the lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Does that help us if we find the dining room early on, then that helps us, I guess? Mount Holly tea. I'm going to spend the money on these. What was, we had one that said rooms don't cost gems anymore. Maybe we should get that from the showroom. Because here's my thinking. It's a pretty high price to pay. Like if it's 60 gold for something that says no more gem cost, is that something we unlock for future runs as well? Not necessarily that you get to use it guaranteed every run, but maybe it can show up as an item elsewhere. I don't know, it just seems like a lot to pay for what would probably be a very temporary bonus, given you're unlikely to have all that money by the time you get to the luxury room. To the showroom, I mean. I think I'm going to buy this lunchbox and the swim trunks. And then we have 44 remaining. Our coupon book is saving us a couple. The Mount Holly tea. It just looks nice. I'm going to get it. I don't know if that, is misleading when it says it just looks nice. But we have an additional 35 money. So we might go back to the showroom, buy the thing that gave us additional food, or doubled our food, I think. And then go to the dining room. We have a lot of steps remaining. We can carry on. Door is locked. We only have 1 key, though. Ooh. I think the billiard room, just because it gives us the keys. Sorry, pool. We'll see you another day. Or maybe later. Oh, that was the gift shop ringing at me. I was thinking that was the sound of the chapel taking our money. Alright. Let's get ourselves a key or 2. 4 squared is 16. 6 squared is 36. Minus 16 is 20. 16 minus 1 is 15. Divided by 3 is 5. Cool. Oh no, that's not a useful key. I can't use that because I have no idea where it goes. We keep getting it too. I mean, that's nice that the game is trying to give us... No! Ah. Wah, wah. Man, you know what's funny is we have the kennel and a shovel, and we just haven't been getting many digging spots. Oh, that's too bad. Showroom. You know what? There's a chance. We could go to the commissary and possibly buy a lockpick set. And then run all the way back up here. There's also the coat check. We could go put an item in there. So it's probably worth running all the way back. We have the running shoes anyways. Huh. Unlucky, but we might still keep going. The gym does take our steps. And yeah, so passageway, passageway showroom first. Because we are going to need a lot of steps if we're getting anywhere. Whoop, click on it. There you go. So silver spoon or chronograph. Yeah, I think we'll take the silver spoon here. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. Coupon book. Oh yeah. Sold out. I don't know. I mean, I guess this thing is just for today. Go to the dining room through here. Yeah. We have 8 monies left. Oh, look. Some car keys. Well, how about that? And apparently something else. Well, there's a lunchbox. But surely that's not what it's making sounds for, right? Maybe it is. I'll take it. Oh, it was. The lunchbox. When you reach rank 5 today, gain 10 steps. Cool. Hey, we got 20 steps because we doubled. Okay, we're gonna have so much food. So many steps. Country stew pie. Oh, okay, plus 20 steps, plus an additional 10 if you have a boiler room in your house. It's taunting me. That's fine. I'll have dinner. We'll gain a lot of steps. We can run very far. 81 steps. That's a new high for us. Thank you, Silver Spoon. And yeah, the boudoir leads to security. I don't think I had anything to do there. Oh, the nursery had a treasure chest, right? Something to find. So we can go there and then back through the kennel, courtyard, etc. Okay, we'll do that. There's also the safe. Hang on. Okay, this is the picture. There must be a clue here because the orchard picture had a clue for the passcode there. So previously I looked at this with a magnifying glass, but I didn't really look too intensely at the surroundings. Having said that, I don't see anything. Yeah, nothing that looks like writing. Numbers. No, I don't think so. Unless it's something weird like the number of presents. The colors of presents. 2, 1, 1, 1. I don't know. Never mind. No, 2, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2. Oh, how many orange? Yeah, probably not though. That's pretty arbitrary. Alright, well, I guess there's no clue on the safe there. At least not that I can tell. And through the parlor, security, and then the nursery. Nursery! Alright, where is this hidden treasure? Treasure map. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Alright. I would like to start digging, please. I have a shovel. Oh, there you go. Digging up the children's nursery room. Wow, we're digging for quite a while. Ooh-wee. Still going. Okay. Coffers of Mount Holly. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It contains 40 money. Did we just double that? We just doubled the plus 40 money. What? Okay. That's pretty cool. Back to the showroom. What do we do? What are we getting from the showroom? Was there one that said you don't need keys anymore? Do we carry on to the commissary first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we can afford the steps. Yeah, let's go there first. Just run on down. All right, what do you have for sale today? Sledgehammer, sleeping mask. Okay, we'll buy them. How do we get so rich? Just because we got that lucky rabbit's foot. That's amazing. Oh, sledgehammer's useful on these. I didn't even realize we walked right past them. More money. Okay, well that pays off what we just spent. Gems. Gems are not what I was looking for. I was hoping for keys. Oh no. What about keys though? Aw, man. Look at this. We were filling the place so well. I could go to the workshop. May as well go to the workshop, right? Oh, you can coat check in one of the really special items you make in the workshop. Like our lucky coin purse. Oh my goodness. What a realization. Alright, we have so many things to look at. Oh, hold on. We should go try out the orchard thing as well. I have 69 steps. So if we go to the orchard, we might be able to dig up some stuff. Let's go to the orchard and see if there's any particular item that would be useful. Because it might have something like a, I don't know, like a dirt wall, or we need a jackhammer or something to get in. I wonder if the jackhammer would be usable on that stone wall door that we just passed. Alright, so was it 11:28? I think it was. Oops, wrong way. Yes! We did it! Do we get a lot of apples now? Oh yeah, the apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Boo yeah. Exactly as I guessed. That's awesome. I guess I didn't guess a number, but... Sweet. What the heck is this, and what is it doing in my apple orchard? Get it out of here. Oh! Yeah! There we go, that's the final beacon. I don't know what this does for us, but we've accomplished it. Okay. Oh, this is the elevator. Ah, there you go. Cool. That was the last part. We have a sundial. We have another one of these things. What can I do with a sundial? We can tell what time of day it is. Oh, gardener's book? That thing looks... Is that in the time lock safe as well? That looks familiar. Okay. Gardener's logbook, April 10th, 1992, from a year and a half ago. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula, the groundskeeper. Among my many commission duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. Lady Epson, that is the last name, isn't it? In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. The secret garden? What? Oh, hold on, hang on, okay. Only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. Does that mean... Okay, that means I have to use the key on the perimeter. If we see a locked door on the perimeter, I can use the secret garden key. Maybe that's what happens. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind. Only on the perimeter. The soil survey. Oh, this is going to be useful. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty researching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Okay, this is very important. I'm going to take some pictures as we go along. This is a lot of good info here. So, barren ground right here. Poor soil, good soil, rich soil. That explains a lot about our findings with the digging. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas lines should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Is it telling me to turn off the gas line? Other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel, Rena. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid attending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. Ah, there you go, so they don't know how to get in either. Dang. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rena's depiction in the chapel. That must mean something. To get into the inner part of the cloister, we have to do something in the chapel, maybe? That's it for notes. Okay. I'm sure that's what that's indicating. We have to do something with the statue in the chapel to get access to the inner part of the cloister. Okay, well that is great. Glad we came here. It's a nice little fountain. Now... Oh, I see. Well, we turned this on, not off. But the smoke stopped. If I turn it back off? Yep. This whole thing closes up. Oh, maybe not. But these turn on. Okay, well, I'm going to turn it back on. Because I don't know if I need to have that beacon on for the elevator to work. if we head on down here, I want to see what happens when we try to take the elevator. We do have a key card, by the way. Down we go. This is the scenic view. Is this not the same elevator? Oh, this is a different elevator. Oh my. Okay. I was thinking this would just lead to the reservoir. Have we been here before? Cool. Hard helmet. I think I've read this. Yeah, we've read this before. Whoa. Can't fall off the edge, can I? Okay, so we've already come down here. Unfortunately, I guess that means it's just another route to this. In case you didn't find the candles thing, I guess. That's cool. That's cool. It's nice to have multiple paths to the same thing. Here are the chess pieces. We do not have the necessary rooms. I'm assuming we have to place these on the rooms that we have in the house. That's what would make sense to me. Still don't think I've found a rook in any of the rooms. Oh, hold on. My whole thing about needing to get to the pump room to do the water levels and stuff. Did we read this one? Oh yeah, this is the crazy stuff. Okay. How do I get back up? Ah, here. Read that. This might bypass the need for the fountain. Because we can go up here. And there's the minecart. Perfect. Okay. Also, how do we get through here? I am going to do this for now. Having said that, I'm kind of curious. Is there another route through? No. So what's that other door? How do we get that open? Oh well, one puzzle at a time. Unless I can break this down. I can use a power hammer on that. Or on this door. But yeah, so now we have that open. We should be able to get access to anywhere from here, right? So we can get back and so on. We need to raise the reservoir level so we can get in the boat, cross it, and then lower the reservoir level again. I think I'm on the right track there. What happens if we try to approach the fountain while it's filled here? From this side. Oh, okay. It's just filled. Alright. That's fine. What a cool place. Alright. Down the steps we go. Whoa. What just happened? I ran into the wall. So we have this elevator shaft. It doesn't take us to where I thought it would. But it's still useful. A little bit. Kind of saves us some time, I guess. Not a whole lot. I don't know. It's neat. We've got it now. Now, where are we going next? We want to head back in. I've already bought everything from the commissary. We'd like to put something into the coat check, but I might head to the showroom first, buy something really expensive, and then go to the coat check with that. And, okay. What do we want to buy here? Emerald bracelet. I can afford that, and I can afford the chronograph as well. Ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Okay, well, we're definitely going to buy the emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem cost of floor plans. That's pretty nice. We got a discount. And the chronograph. Man, what if we could just freeze our 98 money, though? And, yeah, if we'd gotten a freezer and then also the coat check, you can really build stuff up. The bunkworm thing did pay off. That was pretty cool. That's what got us our bunch of money. Combined with the lucky coin purse, of course. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Was there something else I was going to do here? I was hoping to find a key. I don't know. I feel like I've forgotten something. Well, let's head through the workshop just to see if we can combine those other items we just purchased. I have a battery pack, right? So the emerald bracelet. Is that combined with anything? Not here. Silver spoon and the chrono something is not even an option. Okay, that's interesting. So if the chrono thing's not even an option on here, then that must mean that the emerald bracelet can be combined with something for it to show up, right? Does that make sense? Unless I don't have it. Hang on. Chronograph. Yeah. Battery pack. And... okay, so silver spoon, all these things. A shovel. Yeah, the broken lever, and then the shovel makes the jackhammer, or the sledgehammer makes the power hammer. Yeah. I feel like... yeah, can we do anything with the jackhammer? I don't think so. We've made these things before. I want to make something new. Detector shovel. We haven't made that. Let's assemble it. What does this do? Greater chance of finding money and coins. Much greater chance of finding money and coins while digging. Oh. Okay, so that's great. It's just a straight up better version of both of them. Cool. Detector shovel is worth making. Should I get that? I don't know. I don't know what to put in the coat check. Too many good options. Oh, we still have the sledgehammer. Alright. Well, we'll make it because I think it's the only thing that we can make with the battery pack. Looks like it. Alright, there you go. We'll assemble it. Power hammer. Man. We've got so much stuff and yet we can't get through a single door that has a lock on it. It feels so silly. Oh well, it happens. I'm curious about the chapel, but we don't have the cloister around to check things with. We can... I think we'll just go to the coat check. Alright. Definitely spend a fair amount of time dilly-dallying here, but it's been worth it. I think I just need time to absorb all the information. There was the gallery there. I'm not in the headspace to figure that out right now. And I'm not even sure when I will be, because I'm not great at word puzzles, I guess. Check an item. We can check so many things. We still have the vault key. We haven't gone into the vault yet either. Magnifying glass. This is tough. The lucky purse, I think, would be an excellent choice. The emerald bracelet is tempting. Chronograph is interesting, but I don't feel the need to do it. Detector shovel is kind of cool. Power hammer, meh. Is the power hammer usable in the mansion itself? I think we'll do the emerald bracelet just because it's worth 60 gold. And then we'd have... What would we do with all the gems? We'd have a lot of gems. We wouldn't have to choose rooms specifically for gems. That might help. Yeah, let's do the emerald bracelet. Okay. You can retrieve that, and if we check out here, call it a day, then we'll definitely have the coat checked tomorrow because of the blessing of the monk. What a combo. 51 steps remaining, 7 gems, 10 money, a billion items, no keys. Oh man, that bugs me so much. We got the special key from the billiard room. That's hilarious. Yeah. I just feel like there's something else I can do here, but... Oh well. The gallery, maybe. Hang on, if I click on this small chamber dedicated to the exhibition of art, ideal for showcasing smaller series and collections. Before his passing, H.S. Sinclair personally selected the artwork that was displayed here each year, purposefully omitting the composition titles to leave the interpretations of each piece for the viewers themselves to realize. Type is puzzle and blueprint. Rare. I kind of want to spend more time there. Let's head back because that's something new that we can figure out. When's the next time we're going to come across it? Actually, hang on. Before we head to the gallery, let's have a look here because the library does keep record of things you've made. Mount Holly records. Longest day, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Steps taken. Okay, so lots of this stuff. That's fine. Let's head around. I want to see what other things we can make. Or how many other things we can make, I guess. Top 3 checked items. Sledgehammer and keycard. Well, I mean, just wait till the emerald bracelet happens. My favorite floor plan is drafting studio. Really? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. We haven't passed it up. Lucky purse. Contraptions I've made. Okay, hold on. This looks like a full page. Have I made everything now? That might be the case. Largest purchase was the emerald bracelet at 59 gold. Stamp collection. I forgot about the stamps. We need to look around for more stamps. Maybe one day for the wine cellar. Most avoided floor plans, wine cellar. That's interesting. Highest grade is 3. Okay. Cool. Cool. The billiard room and the parlor, those are marked as puzzle rooms. The gallery here is marked as a puzzle room. And those other two, they change their puzzles every time. So kind of wonder if I might be wasting my time here a little bit. It might just give us money. Actual objective. GNU. Oh, hang on. Genu wine. Genuine? Genuine. That's it. Genuine? Okay. Maybe I'm not so bad at word games. Unless there's no G. Never mind. There's no G, so I'm wrong. Aw, man. I thought I had that. Dang it. Surely that's genuine, right? Very actual objective. This is the sins. Is this just asking me which one it is? Would that be hubris? No, that's not the right number of letters. It's 3, 7, 8, 8-letter word. But that would be a giveaway on its own, right? I just wrote thick here. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Red. It's interesting that this is mirrored. And then there's a P. Genuine is definitely got to be it, right? There's no G at all? It's definitely a C? Yeah. What is that? Is that an S? Okay. Very veritable. Okay, okay, hang on, I get it. Genuine, veritable. V-E-R-I-T. Nope, that doesn't fit. Genuine, veritable, actual objective sign. And a bunch of eyeballs. Huh. Okay. Is that door over there relevant? Hang on. We have genuine, veritable, eye on the horizon. Actual objective is the horizon? Eyes on the horizon. I think that's it. Hold on. Oh, that was it. Go back. Maybe the R. Okay. I think I've got it here. Unless there's no Z. Oh, come on. Is there no Z? What? Really? Wow. How is that not the answer? Horizon. Oh, man. I bet there's an O and an N. That's an N. Okay, I guess not. Surely, eyes, genuine, veritable, Oh, I guess horizon doesn't fit with those. Genuine and veritable? Eyes on the horizon makes sense to me. I don't know. Alright, well, I think that might be enough for today. I've taken screenshots of these pictures now, so I'm going to spend some time looking at those and trying to figure it out. But yeah, my brain is certainly a little fried for the time being. So, we're going to head back to that coat check. Make sure we get it in our outer room tomorrow. And then we will call it a day here. And that was a day for sure. In fact, it's probably nighttime by now. Mount Holly, the Perplexing Inn. 5 puzzle rooms, 6 bedrooms. That was a good day.